Alright, let's learn the classic Hot Rise tune, Blue Night. This is a great tune to learn if you're in a band and want to perform it, or if you're at a jam and want to call it to sing. It's a really fun tune, and we're going to learn it in G. You'll see this tune typically in G position. It could be in A, B flat, or B. You'll see these in all those keys depending on the singer. So we're going to learn it in G because that translates to all those keys. So this is a real straight ahead version using a lot of forward rolls, hammer-ons, and basic licks. But this is a really fun one because it's just a real driving tune and just has great lyrics. It's a super great tune. So this starts off with a pretty standard kickoff. We're going to be doing a triple pinch with middle and index and thumb on strings 1, 2, and 5. Here's our kickoff. We're just going. And then it's into the first hammer-on. So I'm fretting frets 1, 2, and then hammering on. So I'm going to put my index here first, and we're going. Slide that up, and then we hammer on. This has a lot of G in the beginning. There's 6 measures of G before it goes to a C chord. So we're going. And then hammer on from 2 to 3. Just a straight forward roll that's going to go around and around. And it goes. That's the first measure. Now when we get to the second measure, we're going to keep that forward reverse roll going, and we're going to start it with the thumb on the 5th string, and this is basically a forward reverse roll, and it's going to sound like this. This has a good Scruggs style pull off in it. So we're doing a forward reverse roll starting on the 5th string, and we're keeping our middle finger anchored on 2nd fret, 3rd string. We're going to forward roll through that. Now we reverse the roll, starting with middle on the 1st string, and we're going. That's a 3 to 2 pull off. On the 3rd string, we're doing pull off from 3 to 2. 3rd fret to 2nd fret. Okay, now that leads us to a lick, just a G lick, starting on 3rd string. So if you haven't learned the G lick yet, go back to our lessons where we're doing the licks, and you can learn that there. And then it's open, quarter note on the 3rd string. Then a forward roll, starting on the 5th string. That's strings 5, 3, 1, 5. So that measure goes. Then a pinch on strings 1 and 2. So after that, we're going back into our 2nd string hammer on, frets 2 to 3. So that measure was just another forward roll. Now to keep the drive going, the next measure, we're going to keep that going on the 5th string. One more forward roll. And then 2nd fret, 1st string, middle finger. This is a quarter note. And then open, pinch. Strings 1 and 5, so that measure goes. So we're finally at the C chord, and I am just going to put middle and ring finger down for a partial C chord here on strings 1 and 2. Then we're going to forward roll on that. And again, to keep the tension going, this is 2 measures of C, so we're going to roll straight through. So here's that measure again. Keep it going. there's 2 quarter notes. It's basically a pickup index on the 2nd string open, 2nd string 1st fret. And then what we're going to do is back to that 2 to 3 hammer-on. We're spending a lot of time as our melody note being on the D note, the 2nd, that open, but 2nd string 3rd fret. This is a very simple melody vocal-wise. There's not too much going on, but it's very powerful. So 2 to 3 hammer-on. And then we do an interesting little bit here. We're going to hit a quarter note on the 1st fret, 2nd string with the index. I'm sorry, we're going to use our thumb for this quarter note. Thumb. So this next measure goes. So quarter note, 1st fret, 2nd string. And then here's the next measure. This is an interesting roll. It doesn't technically have a name that I know of, but it's going to sound like this. And that's just kind of a hybrid roll that creates a smooth transition into the next section. So we're going. Now what that does, that roll is going to be, I'm going to play the roll for you first. We're going index on the 2nd string, middle on the 1st, thumb on the 3rd, index 2nd, middle 1st, index 2nd, thumb 3rd, middle 1st. I guess you could call that a kind of a hybrid forward reverse roll. So then we're going to, on the 3rd note of that, we're going to do a hammer-on, 3rd string, 2nd fret to 3rd fret. Then a pull-off on the 3 to 2, frets 3 to 2 on the 3rd string. And then thumb on the 3rd, we're just doing a single note pinch. This is a quarter note pinch. Square roll, 2 to 3 slide on the 3rd string. So this measure goes. Then we go to a D chord. So I'm just going to place my middle finger on 2nd fret, 3rd string, and we're just doing a forward roll, starting with the thumb, targeting strings 3, 1, and 5. Still on the D chord, but we're going to do a 2 to 3 slide with a forward reverse roll. 3 to 2 pull off on the 3rd string. And then just a lick, just a G lick. We end on the 3rd string open. That's a quarter note, so we've got. And we're going to be in this lick, so we're doing a quarter note, thumb on the 5th. We're going to do a 2 to 3 slide, 3rd string open, and then a real cool little pull off from frets 2 to 0 on the 4th string, plucking with thumb, 1st string open, middle finger, and then our last note. So that lick. Anyway, not too hard of a tune, but it's just a powerful tune, real straight ahead, very simple melody-wise. So just try to get that drive going in all those forward rolls. And this is just one version. There's so many cool variations you can do on this, like, learn the Pete Wernick version from Hot Rise. That's also the classic banjo break for this. So, and you'll see this in all sorts of keys. So just try it, and try it in A, try it in B flat, B, and you'll have a lot of fun with this one. This is a real fun one to sing harmony on too. So that's something we'll be talking about in another lesson, is singing lead, baritone, and tenor in different configurations, so in different tunes. So all right, have a lot of fun with this tune.